The temperature range for which copper resistance thermometer can be used is C. A 0 to 150, B 200 to 150, C 350 to 750, D 500 to 900. The correct answer is 200 to 150. Paramagnetism method is not used for the composition determination of ink gases. A. Oxygen, B. Oxides of nitrogen, C. Carbon dioxide, D. Any of these. The correct answer is carbon dioxide. An amplitude ratio of 0.1 corresponds to decibels. A. 20, B. 20, C. 10, D. 10. The correct answer is 20. For increased speed of response of an expansion pressure spring thermometer, the thermometer bulb should have A. Large area but small mass, B. High thermal conductivity, C. Small specific heat, D. BC. The correct answer is BC. Pressure of 0.0001 absolute psi can be measured by gauge. A. Muttlord, B. Pirani, C. Thermocouple, D. None of these. The correct answer is Muttlord. Pirani gauge is used for the measurement of A. Very high pressure, B. High vacuum, C. Liquid level under pressure, D. Liquid level at atmospheric pressure. The correct answer is high vacuum. The of the fluid contained in the temperature sensing element, i.e. bulb of filled system thermometers, changes with change in temperature. A. Pressure, B. Volume, C. Viscosity, D. All A, B and C. The correct answer is all A, B and C. The characteristic equation for the control system with a closed-loop transfer function G11G2 is given by 1G20. The characteristic equation for the control system A depends only upon the open-loop transfer function. B determines its stability. C is the same for set point or load changes. D. All ABC. The correct answer is all ABC. Thermometer cannot measure sub-00 C temperature. A. Mercury in glass, B. Bimetallic, C. Vapor pressure, D. Resistance. The correct answer is bimetallic. Starting temperature of optical radiation pyrometer is C. A. 800, B. 400, C. 1200, D. 1500. The correct answer is 800. Liquid argon level in a pressurized storage tank at 3 kg cm2 is measured by A gauge glass, B. External float gauge, C. Differential pressure gauge, D. None of these. The correct answer is differential pressure gauge. Which of the systems having following transfer functions is stable? A1S22, B1S22S3, C1S22S2, DX20SS22SL. The correct answer is 1S22S2. What is the dynamic error in a critically damped second-order instrument for a ramp input at A 0.5 at, B 2 at, C at, D 1.5 at? The correct answer is 2 at. An ideal PID controller has the transfer function. The frequency at which the magnitude ratio of the controller is 1 is A 0.5 0.2, B 0.2 0.5, C 0.2x 0.5, D 1 0.2x 0.5. The correct answer is 1 0.2x 0.5. The deflection of the free end of the bimetallic strips in a bimetallic thermometer with temperature is nearly A. Linear, B. Non-linear, C. Parabolic, D. Hyperbolic. The correct answer is linear. Alphatron measures pressure microns. A1, B3, C3, D 0.1. The correct answer is 3. What is the ratio of output amplitude to input amplitude for a sinusoidal forcing function in a first-order system? A1, B1, C1, D. None of these. The correct answer is 1. The unit step response of the transfer function reaches its final steady state asymptotically after A monotonic increase, B a monotonic decrease, C initially increasing and then decreasing, D increasing decreasing and then increasing. The correct answer is a monotonic increase. The term analogous to the electrical current in a thermal system is the A temperature difference, B heat flow rate, C heat content in the system, D none of these. The correct answer is heat flow rate. Reset rate is the another term used for time. A dead, B integral, C derivative, D none of these. The correct answer is integral. Continuous measurement of moisture in paper is done by A sling psychrometer, B hair hygrometer, C weighing, D high resistance Wheatstone's bridge circuit. The correct answer is high resistance Wheatstone's bridge circuit. Psychrometer determines the A humidity of gases, B moisture content of solids, C water of crystallization, D hygroscopic nature of solids. The correct answer is humidity of gases. The calibration data of a thermocouple with its cold junction at 0 C are given below. The hot junction of the thermocouple is placed in a bath at 80 C while its cold junction is at 20 C. What is the EMF of thermocouple? A 3.26 MV, B 0.80 MV, C 2.46 MV, D 2.43 MV. The correct answer is 2.46 MV. A mercury barometer measures the pressure. A atmospheric, B gauge, C vacuum, D absolute. The correct answer is atmospheric. Positioning controllers are used for A low loads, B temperature changes, C high loads, D flow rate changes. The correct answer is high loads. The amplitude ratio for the sinusoidal response of A is 1. A first-order system, B second-order system, C transportation lag, D none of these. The correct answer is transportation lag. The response of two tanks of same size and resistance in series is A underdamped, B critically damped, C overdamped, D none of the above. The correct answer is critically damped. The amplitude ratio for the sinusoidal response of is 1. A transportation lag, B first-order system, C second-order system, D none of these. The correct answer is first-order system. Which of the following is a contact pyrometer? A resistance pyrometer, B optical pyrometer, C radiation pyrometer, D infrared pyrometer. The correct answer is resistance pyrometer. Which of the following is not a speed measuring instrument? A psychrometer, B stroboscope, C tachometer, D all A, B and C. The correct answer is psychrometer. Measurement of sub-zero Celsius temperature in industry is done most commonly by A thermocouples, B resistance thermometers, C gas thermometers, D bimetallic thermometers. The correct answer is resistance thermometers. For the block diagram shown below, the characteristic equation is ALSPS1KC, KPLS1EDS0, BMS1PS1KM, KPEDS0, CLSMS1PS1KC, KP, KMLS1EDS0, DMS1PS1KC, KP, KM, EDS0. The correct answer is LSMS1PS1KC, KP, KMLS1EDS0. Use of I control along with P control facilitates A. Elimination of offset, B. Reduction of offset, C. Reduction of stability time, D. None of these. The correct answer is elimination of offset. Turbine flowmeters are suitable for A. Very limited flow ranges, B. Cryogenic flow measurements, C. Aerospace and in airborne applications, D. Both B and C. The correct answer is both B and C. Liquid discharge from a tank or reservoir cannot be measured by A. Orificimeters, B. Weirs, C. Mouthpieces, D. notches. The correct answer is orificimeters. Which of the following is not a mechanical pressure sensing element? A. Bellows, B. Diaphragm, C. Burden tube, D. U-tube. The correct answer is U-tube. Are analyzed using a polarograph. A. Isotonic solutions, B. solids, C. liquids, D. gases. The correct answer is solids. Which of the following judges the accuracy of an instrument? A. Dead zone, B. drift, C. static error, D. none of these. The correct answer is static error. On-off controllers are normally used for A. low loads, B. temperature changes, C. flow rate changes, D. none of these. The correct answer is low loads. Magnetic flowmeters are generally not used for the velocity flow measurement of hydrocarbons due to their A. low thermal conductivity, B. low electrical conductivity, C. high viscosity index, D. low flash point. The correct answer is low electrical conductivity. Which of the following controllers has maximum offset? A. P controller, B. PI controller, C. PD controller, D. PID controller. The correct answer is P controller. Pressure of 0.01 psi absolute can be measured by gauge. A. Ionization, B. Pirani, C. McLeod, D. none of these. The correct answer is McLeod. High temperature of around 2000 C of incandescent gas mantles is measured by A. specially designed thermocouple, B. optical pyrometer, C. radiation pyrometer, D. none of these. The correct answer is radiation pyrometer. The unit step response of the transfer function 1s2 to s3. A. has a non-zero slope at the origin, B. has a damped oscillatory characteristics, C. is overdamped, D. is unstable. The correct answer is has a damped oscillatory characteristics.